Hello again everyone, welcome back to JMC Creates. Today I'm making another project using the Papercraft Society Box 15. I have to say I think this is one of my favourites so far. So I made this card that just suited it. And now I'm going to make a totally out of the box card and do pink bees. So let's get started. Oops. Some stuff is escaping. Some stuff has escaped from the box. That is not allowed. So let's hope nothing else has escaped from our envelope. This is how I store my projects waiting to be made. As in the last one, I made some little flowers using pink and green card. Okay, these are my bees, and I made them using vellum and pink card. Okay, this card is totally die cut, so I have gone ahead and die cut everything because it would have taken me too long if I hadn't have. So I found this little hexagon stamp in my stash, or die, sorry. I found it in my stash. So I took, oh there's one's not inked. So I cut out lots of them, as you can tell, and I simply inked the edges and then went around sticking them down on my card. I'm using black card, and I'm using pink, black and craft on this one, whereas I used yellow, black and craft on the other one. And all I'm doing is diagonally using the same colours. Okay, and then once I had them stuck down, I went in, cut off whatever was overhanging and stuck it down in the other spaces. But first of all, this is what I did. If I can find it. No, my luck, I probably can't. Antique linen, grey, black. Where's the brown one? Where's the brown one going? Sorry, I can't find what I'm looking for. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I found it. It was this brush for my brown ink. And all I did was take a little bit of distress ink, a brown, this is gathered twigs, and I ran just it out round the edges of my hexagons, just to darken the edges and no more. You don't want to put too much on, which is why I'm only tapping in a little bit. And that's how I got my definition. Okay, so let's put that away. Let's put that away. And get on with it. Let me see, you've probably got brown ink there, which I won't want. So anyway, what I'm going to do is start sticking these on and hopefully have the foresight to fast forward it. Okay. So, oh, this was the wee die I used. It's roughly 1 3/4 from there to there. And it was from AliExpress. It's a stitched rectangle. So, I have them all on, stuck down, and I realised I'd made a boo-boo. Can you tell what it is? I should have stuck them onto the craft card with my black as my background instead of have it the other way around. So we're just going to roll with it. Okay, so my card base is 11.5 by 4 1/8 scored at 5 3/4. Then my craft piece is 4 by 5 5, and then my hexagonal pattern is 3 mil under 4 by 5 5. Okay, so because this was all die cut and heavy, I went ahead and I did it as much as I could, pretty much all of it. So I just stuck that on there, but I stuck it on with foam pads, so I'm going to put the bits on top of it first. And this is the bee bit. Now the day I actually cut it out from a Do Crafts, I didn't want to stamp it again, so I had a Do Crafts alphabet, a small one, and it worked just great with this as far as I'm concerned, so I cut my day out of it. I'm just trying to make sure it all fits on and is straight. Oh, come on. Make that not stick. Right, let's try it again. It's because I pushed it up and didn't give it time to grab. What did I knock on the floor there? Hope it wasn't something that I needed. But I have my up close and personal glasses on, so I couldn't tell you what it is, even though I did look. Ha ha! The joys of being blind. Well, not blind, but having terrible, atrocious eyesight. I still managed to work with it, so we'll keep rocking and rolling. Right, I have another eye appointment on the 26th. We'll see what happens this time. Happy day, oh happy day. Right, this is the back. I'm trying to get a decent amount of glue on. Oh, stick and not to my fingers. Stick to the card and not to my fingers. There. Let me see if that will stick there. And then I put one of my bees on. Now I should have 3 bees and I can only see 2 at this present minute in time. So I can, which is not how it's meant to be. So HAPPY is going down the side. HAPPY. I'm HAPPY. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm HAPPY. If TJ was here, he would grind me again for making up silly songs, except for I didn't make that one up. That's an actual song. I could fill him. I'll have to try and fill him tomorrow. Right. Okay. And I know this is very and time consuming, but if it's something that rocks your boat, you should do it. I loved the end result of that card. I thought it came out better than I even imagined it would look like whenever I was thinking about what I was doing. Which is not very often in my case that I actually think about what I'm doing. I just roll with it and see what happens. Basically, I had a bee day in my head, and I knew I had the hexagonal dies, so I decided to make a background and amalgamate them both, and it came out pretty damn awesome, in my opinion. And I have Riley in the craft room again. He's up behind me on his blanket, happy as a pig in poop. So he is. So there we go. Now, when I make my cards, I only make them because I don't like to go out and buy stuff specifically. It's not who I am or what I do. I have a couple of subscriptions to magazines and a couple of UK subscriptions that are inexpensive and good value in my opinion, so I subscribe to them, and I find that makes me think about what I can use with them from my stash, which is all that really matters to me, because I am not making this for anything specific. I'm making it because I like it. I do what I do because I like it. It's as simple as that. So, and I do hope that others out there like it too. And I don't provide links to anything because it's like a day's work, and I don't have the know-how or the time to waste to do all that. I'd rather be crafting. I just like to share what I'm doing in the hope that somebody else will like it and will want to share their versions too, and will want to repeat it, which is quite alright with me if you do. I'm happy enough for you to go out and make exactly the same card. I'd like you to let people know that you got it here first. Of course I would, because it's coming up with the ideas that takes the longest. Like, I can make this card in 45 minutes or an hour. It's a lot of die cutting, probably over an hour, but in reality it has taken me like maybe 3 hours to put this card together, because I only had an idea in my head, and it comes together as you're going along. So it does. I'm just going to lift. Now, I die cut the bee, okay, in pink card, and I die cut it again in vellum, and I cut straight across the middle bit, if you can see. I cut straight across and stuck my leaves on there, or my wings on there. And that's basically all I did. And then I'm sticking them onto there. No, I want to pop that one upside down because it's on the same coloured card. So we'll get a wee sticky and stick his bum in it. We hope. No, wait a minute. Take the glue off. Try it again, Jackie. Actually, I'm going to cut them in half. I think I will cut it in half and put two on, hopefully, up the middle of his belly, like that. Like that there. That's the way we want to do it. Okay. And then try and get the wings fluffed up again. And put it on there. So the other bee should be on here somewhere, but I cannot see him at this minute in time. He has flown off. They have a party somewhere, probably. And I cannot see him on my floor, so I will die cut another one if I have to and put it on. Okay, I'm literally just going to take the bottoms off them flowers now. Like that. And I had to put some wee gems on it. But basically, that is another project made with my Papercraft Society Box 15, and I'm hurrying up and signing off. I'll stick it on a card base and you'll see the photos because I can hear Jade coming. I know I can hear David coming too. So thank you very much for stopping by. It really is appreciated. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Jade says bye. Till next time. Jackie out.